Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Being Persistent. So myself Pooja Kai, I am a NetJahrep holder, and today we are going to learn about research process. So what are the steps in research process that we are going to discuss today? So see, we know that research is the re plus search. That means to exploring the new things or to uh, gain the knowledge about existing things, broadens our knowledge about the existing things. Okay, so process means there is a systematic way of doing such research. Okay, there is a scientific way or scientific system, scientific pattern to do this process. So what is that? First of all, here define the research problem. That means without any problem we are not going to do uh, to find any solution. Okay, so to obtain any result or obtain any solution, we must have the problem. So what is the research problem? So this is the scientific inquiry, means what are the problems in the business world, in the today's economic world, okay, in today's environment. So what are the problems? This is the systematic inquiry, and problem gets identified after the literature review. Means whatever you read, means lots of books you have to read for finding out such types of problems, because you will get to know about what are the problems we are facing in today's world, in the environment around. Okay, so after doing certain literature review nothing but the reading of or exploring those previous studies and findings, which will help us to find out the existing problem, okay, that we are facing. After that, review literature. Here the meaning of literature review is given. That means previous research finding. What is that? So we can read it through the abstracting and indexing journals, published or unpublished bibliographies, academic journals, conference proceedings, government reports, and different types of books. Also we can read from online materials. Okay, so various websites, okay, various reading material portals, blogs, article, newspapers. So these are the sources to do the review of the literature. After that, formulate hypothesis. So what is the hypothesis? Hypothesis is nothing but the tentative statement which gives the idea about the direction to do the research in a systematic way. Okay, so it should be very specific and limited to the research. So this type of research should be specific, means there should not be any biases, and not should not be any misunderstandings, and also unnecessary content in that. Okay, so why it should be specific? Because it limits the scope of our study, and which will benefits us for doing our study in a very efficient way. Tentative assumption to draw test its logical consequences. Okay, this is the tentative assumption, so that we can assume that this will be the result. Okay, that will be the result, and we should go according to that. Means if we know that we have to go to London, so we know that this is the route and this is the process we have to go through. Okay, so logical consequences. Design research. So after that, research design is the most important process, in which it includes the sample design. Means whatever population we have to study, that is known as sample design. That means the specific number of population. This is the conceptual structure, and minimize biases and maximize data reliability. So through which we can formulate and make a format of our research, so that we can get the framework that how we have to perform our research. So research design includes population, sample size, after that methods of research, various techniques of research, softwares, tools, etc. Okay, after that, after selecting the method and sample size, we have to collect the data from that specific sample. So as we already decided the sample, so it is easy for us to go to that place and collect the data from those people. So this can be done through the observation, personal interviews with those people, telephonic interviews, mailing of questionnaires and schedules. Okay, these are the techniques of collection of data. After that, whatever data we have collected, we have to now analyze the data to test the hypothesis, if any. Okay, so how we can analyze that data? We can use various types of softwares, for example SPSS. We can use various types of uh, applications such as Excel, Microsoft Excel. So for doing the analysis, we have to use some tools. So establishment of categories, we have to categorize that data by making graphs, tables, charts, pie charts. Okay, after that we have to code the data, tabulation, drawing statistical inferences. After that we have to interpret that data in very descriptive form so that people will understand that. Now hypothesis testing, step after the analysis, that is hypothesis testing. So for hypothesis testing, various tests we can use. For example, chi-square. These are the few tests, but other than that, there are lots of tests like Mann-Whitney test, okay, Kruskal-Wallis test, etc. For example, chi-square test, t-test, f-test, either acceptance or rejection. So these tests, why these tests are used? For acceptance or rejection of hypothesis. After that, generalizations and interpretations. Explain the finding with the basis of theory. Generalization and interpretation. Now we have to present our theory and generalizations. This is needed to build a theory. So now we have to build a theory for that purpose. After that, last stage is report. So why we have to make or write a report? To find a summary, okay, for findings. After that, main report and conclusion, what we have tested, what we have uh, find out. Okay, so these are the all the summary of our working should be highlighted in the report. So I hope you have understood this session and video very well. If you have any queries or questions, you can write it on comment box, and stay tuned to the channel. And thank you so much for watching the video.